Broadcasting live from the Jersey Shore, it's Coach Kev on the Damage 365 Radio Network.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Damage 365 Radio. This is episode number 49. We apologize for not having an episode last week. There was just a lot of things going on in everybody's lives, and we were not able to line up a show for you. And we had lots of preparation for this past weekend on Friday night. We had Superstars of Wrestling. Saturday morning, the big event in Flushing, Queens, one of the largest wrestling signing shows there are in the Northeast. And to put a cap to the great weekend, Saturday night, live from Staten Island, New York, was Warriors of Wrestling. We saw many new champions crowned, including a new heavyweight champion in Jersey Championship Wrestling, which we did not attend on Saturday night, so we'll get to all that, as well as the shows that we were live for. And we'll also, have our shout-out section, and we'll get a little bit into next week, a little peek into next week's tribute show to the late, great Macho Man Randy Savage. I will be joined momentarily by Nick DeBeard via satellite, and we'll get this party started. But right now, let's get to the shout-outs. It's shout-out time, ladies and gentlemen. We got some birthdays in the house. We got some shout-outs in the house. At this time, I want to wish a very happy birthday to Damage alum Joe Rotilio. Happy birthday to Damage Athletics catcher Crystal Torres. And I want to thank everybody for this past weekend. Almost 400 birthday shout-outs on my Facebook page. And another 25 to 30 text messages. I really appreciate the birthday wishes from everybody. This old guy appreciates it. And next year, the big 4-0. So some parties are going to go on next year. But special shout-outs will go out of the studios today to Brian Barth and Tommy Unger, the two gentlemen who run the big event for that amazing, gigantic convention this weekend. We had the pleasure of being kind of in between Ricardo Rodriguez and Alberto Del Rio's table and Lita's table, and we just saw a wave of people all day long in front of us, and an amazing showing that included the icon Sting and the Steiner brothers and Mick Foley, and the list goes on and on and on and on. But a tremendous signing convention put on by Brian and Tommy. This is our second straight. Unfortunately, we had our talent that we were bringing, the ECW Originals Tour, did not conclude at the big event. Apparently, it concluded a couple of weeks ago when we were in New York. We had some issues with Axl Rose, with health issues. He was not able to attend. And Gary Wolf had some family obligations to go to, and we were not able to fill the spots as it was kind of last minute, but not a problem. I did get to see Gary Wolf on Friday night at Superstars of Wrestling, a great show put on by Rob Banner. So kudos to Rob, and kudos to Joe Bellini for putting on a great show, Warriors of Wrestling, Saturday night. Just a great show all the way around for both guys. So congratulations to everybody, and at this time, perfect timing, as we're going to start getting into our recap. We'd like to welcome in our co-host for today, Nick DeBeard. Welcome back to the show, Nick. Okay, maybe not. False alarm. Okay, we'll continue. But I told him to give me a signal if he was coming back, and apparently that was a false alarm. False alarm. But we have some show to recap. We have the Superstars of Wrestling, the Rising 2, and I think I'm being joined by Nick the Beard right now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I was back before too. I might have hit the wrong button there.
I heard you send me the bat signal, but Batman did not answer the call.
Well, I am here and I am ready to go, guys.
All right, beautiful. We just started. We're gonna recap the Superstars of Wrestling from this Friday night, live from Spotswood, New Jersey. The Rising 2, which ironically the last time we were in Spotswood it was for a Superstars of Wrestling event, and it was for the Rising 1. So I actually have that poster on my wall, and a lot of different faces showed up for this show. Last year we had the likes of Coco Beware and Salvatore Sincere and Just Incredible and Sanjay Dutt. But this year we had, which I now officially want to announce, New Jersey Wrestling Hall of Famer Gary Wolf, the former champion of former ECW Tag Team Champion, inducted this weekend into the New Jersey Wrestling's Hall of Fame. So congratulations, Gary Wolf.
Absolutely. Great guy. He definitely deserves it.
All right, let's get on to the match. We had the Fat Boys, Biggie Biggs, and Magic. And they took on the U.S. champ Chris Michaels and the Atomic Dog. It's kind of funny because not one of these guys were lacking a meal anytime soon. But it was Biggie Biggs and Magic victorious as Biggie dropped the Biggie Bomb on the Atomic Dog, and victorious was Biggie Biggs and Magic, and we got some dancing after the show, as only Biggie Biggs can bring us, and it was a good match overall. The aforementioned Hall of Famer, Pitbull Gary Wolf, he defeated former Superstars of Wrestling champion King Kong Moose. King Kong Moose tapped out, and then after the match, the Moose decided to just destroy Christy Kiss, throwing himself into the corner of the ring, kind of splashing her into the turnbuckle. Kind of like what King Kong Bundy used to do, and Christy Kiss was, with medical attention, was helped out of the ring. So we hope she's okay. But it was Pitbull Gary Wolf defeating King Kong Moose by tap out. Let's see. There was a 10-man tough man, 10-man tough man battle royal. Try to say it out really fast twice.
I'm going to pass on that one.
Okay, and that match, that battle royal went to Harley Ryder. He was victorious, and then they decided to do a little dance off with Showtime Dynamite. So some more dancing going on in the Superstars of Wrestling. A lot of dancing. So, all right, moving on. Let's see who else we got. We got
Fury, Justice Garson, and
yes.
Brandon the Bull.
Yes,
they took on Sinister, Mr. Thursday Night, and Irish Hooligan. Yep. And it was Fury, Justice Garson, and Brandon the Bull taking the win that night.
It was, and then later on in this match, Rob Fury decided to go over to the side of the house where he met up with the referee and absolutely obliterated him with, it looked like a cucumber to the side of the head, knocking him out. I don't know if it was a squash, a cucumber, a zucchini, but man, down went the referee. So man down, let's just put it that way. One of the matches that was highly anticipated, X-Pac and Damian Darling with Rick Silver in their corner took on New Jersey bad boy Joey Janela and the Rude Dude Corey Havoc with Johnny Cool in their corner. And it wound up going to X-Pac and Damian Darling. So good job, X-Pac. Another great entertainment. He's a very entertaining guy. He puts on a good show for the independent crowd.
Yeah, absolutely.
A good job by X-Pac. Good job by Damian Darling. Like I said, the best wrestler to be dressed like a girl's bicycle. So, I gotta get a new one. I'm wearing that one out. It was the Tri-State Champion Anarchy defending his title over Mike Massacre, Eric Corvus, Ryan Rumble, Sonny Blaze, and Brian Brass. And it is one of those matches where the advantage does not go to the champion here, because anybody gets pinned, the match is over. The champ does not have to be pinned. He does not have to tap out. So it was absolute craziness, but it was Anarchy victorious when he got Ryan Rumble to tap out via the sharpshooter, and a very, very entertaining match. Eric Corvus, if anybody hasn't seen Eric Corvus is very, very good. Very entertaining. He has a wide array of technical moves, and he's very fun to watch. Ryan Rumble, very entertaining wrestler. Maybe not blessed with the same skill set as an Eric Corvus, but he does not let you down in the ring. He is funny. And Mike Massacre is great. I mean, you can't say much. I got to see Mike Massacre 2 nights in a row. He was at Warriors of Wrestling last night, so he's good. And the rest of the cast, Blaze and Brass, they did a great job. But it was Anarchy retaining his Tri-State title. Moving on to the next match, it was the newly inducted into the Hall of Fame Fallen Angels, and they took on Kentucky Bred. And, of course, the Hall of Fame is victorious as the Fallen Angels defeat Kentucky Bred. In a in a very interesting match. If anybody's seen my Facebook, it had to be the funniest table match I've ever seen in my entire life. It was Jeff Cannonball, Vinny Cenzo taking on Danny Demanto and a mystery partner who wound up being ECW legend Sandman. Come on, it was an ECW rules match, so back and forth, beating the hell out of each other. The match didn't lean either way until a table got brought into the ring. So you're thinking, oh, here we go. Somebody's getting put through a table. It happened to be Jeff Cannonball. He's in position twice. Danny Demanto speared Jeff Cannonball into the table. The table did not break. He then body slammed Jeff Cannonball on the table. The table did not break. He then positioned Jeff Cannonball laying on the table, got on top of the table himself, jumped up in the air, and slammed his feet into the chest of Jeff Cannonball. The table did not break. Danny Demanto bounced off Jeff and landed on his ass about 5 feet away from the unbroken table. So, after Jeff Cannonball got up, he got whacked in the head by a cane shot, and pretty much that ended the night as the Sandman got the pin. But the real